Your age or your IQ? I guess it's your IQ. Get out of the street! Hey, police! Hello! No double standard, please. Okay. Okay? Okay. Pussy grabs Breitbart. Cats don't grab things. I don't understand that.
Listen to me. You guys have the right to protest just as they do. I would hope you keep it peaceful.
That's right.
So I don't have to call a whole squad of cops out
here. If he has to call somebody else to take on the
I would rather they patrol and do their jobs than to stand out here and monitor a peaceful protest.
We're here peaceful.
But it can only be peaceful if you guys keep it peaceful.
You guys keep your peace.
And we will turn it violent. These are the people who are coming out here with the violent message over there.
There's only one person here that's called me a peace.
No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump.
But the KKK was Democratic.
No Trump. No KKK, no fascist USA.
Can I have one?
No Trump. No KKK, no fascist USA.
I want one. Can I have one?
No KKK, no fascist USA.
Why can't I have one?
No KKK, no fascist USA. No
Trump is not the KKK. Trump is not the KKK. Trump is not the KKK. Go USA. 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 The Democrats started the KKK. They did. Hi, how you doing?
Not a big fan of Medicare.
What about it?
It's going down because of your man.
Who's my man? I don't own people.
Trump's your man.
Why is Medicare going down? But why is Medicare going down?
Because they're getting rid of it because they want their cronies to have all the money.
How are they getting rid of it?
Privatizing.
How are they privatizing it?
You watch.
Okay,
watch what's happening.
I want to tell you right now, I do not support Ryan Care or whatever you want to call it. We should repeal Obamacare entirely. Absolutely. That isn't going to repeal Medicare. Do you want your health care being dependent on the state, though? You look like a wealthy man. You can't. You're not? Okay. I apologize. I hope you take it as a compliment. I think it would be better if we had prices clearly lined up for us. There were more doctors who would be allowed to open up practice. I have friends of mine who are doctors. They can't go to Nevada or Montana unless they pass a license test. That's crazy. Because your body, my body, a Montana body is the same body. So that would make it easier to get health care to be cheaper.
That's called states' rights. That's supposed to be what your side is about.
States' rights also means that our rights are protected. You know, one state doesn't get to infringe on the Second Amendment. That's in our Constitution. Okay, Medicare is not under attack unless we don't actually do something about the spending. Do you agree with that? It's going bankrupt, man.
The reason that Obamacare is going bankrupt, the reason why the prices skyrocketed is because Marco Rubio put a poison pill in a budget.
Okay.
And do you understand what happened there?
Okay, what was the poison pill? I'm listening. I'm just going to give you your space, okay?
There's a thing called the risk corridor. They had decided when they arranged this thing that there was a high-risk pool and that the government was going to cover the insurance companies for that high risk.
I don't think that insurance companies should get any government bailouts. Neither should big banks.
It's not a bailout.
But it was a bailout. Yes, it was. Wrong. It was a bailout for companies that didn't want to play by the rules. That's wrong. You're supposed to be against that, right? I'm against big government getting big kickbacks to big business. I'm totally against that. So Medicare is going bankrupt because we're taking money from people who can't afford it. This is outrageous. We need to get the big government out of the way, man. Are you crazy?
No,
you're not crazy. I apologize. You're not crazy. You're talking to me very respectfully.
The idea of government as it's made is us, we the people.
No, it's not.
It's supposed to be. That's how it was founded.
No, it was not.
We, the people.
But we're not the government. Two different things. To form a more perfect union. I'm sorry.
No, to form a union. The union is not
to
the
form
government.
a more perfect union. Yes, to establish justice, to ensure tranquility, to provide for the common defense, to pursue for the general welfare, do ordain and establish this Constitution. We are not the government. We form the government, but we're not the government. Do you think that Breitbart is fake news?
Yes, absolutely.
Why?
Because.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Why?
It's hard. Why? Because a lot of the stuff that I read in Breitbart is...
Okay, you read Breitbart, and what was one article you found to be false?
It's hard to think through this right
Okay,
now,
okay. But I think it's unfair to hammer them as fake news when CNN was colluding with the DNC, feeding questions. They published lies about Dr. Ben Carson, that he lied about getting an offered an appointment to go to West Point. That was false. Politico was behind that. Politico has published these false headlines. The Daily Breeze, for example, they've lied about me. They've lied about local officials. It's crazy. They don't even do their research.
I think all news needs to be fact-checked.
Good, okay.
And I think there should be penalties for lying in news.
I disagree. Free speech, the answer to it is more free speech. That's what you do. If we start punishing people with government intrusion, free speech will die. And then you'll have Goebbels.
Well,
You will. I'm sorry. They were the only news source. They were the only permitted news source. And then what happens next? 6 million Jews die. 7 million other undesirables die. Because the press was lying about Jewish people claiming, they were going right into the medieval ages claiming that they poison kids' candy or they kidnap kids and bleed them. And guess what? You want to talk about the king of false news or fake news? You go to the Middle East. To this day in Syria, there's only 4 books for sale. One is the Quran. The other is the Protocols of the Elders of Zion. That is an evil forgery. Jewish people are not taking over the world. God bless the state of Israel. Maybe you don't agree with me on that. But I am absolutely opposed to this destructive nonsense that wants to tie every bad thing in this world to Jewish people. That's wrong. It's wrong. It is. And you want to talk about fake news? It's in the Middle East. In Egypt they do this. It's awful. But it's not Breitbart. Breitbart supports the state of Israel. You don't believe that?
Okay, do you know about...
That's why he started Breitbart, because of all the anti-Semitism in the press. That's true.
Andrew Breitbart started it.
Okay, but Bannon, no, he was a part of it. Oh, I apologize. Breitbart started it to stop the anti-Semitic narrative. And Bannon became the chairman for the company. And he continued it. You have Breitbart Jerusalem now that actually reports on what Hamas is doing and what these awful terrorists are doing. We need more reporting on that. I look at the Daily Breeze, that's the paper in Torrance, and what they have, they make it look like the Palestinians are the victims, but they're the ones shooting the rockets into Jerusalem. You want to talk about fake news? Talk about the pro-Palestinian narrative. That's offensive. God bless you, sir. Okay, you were very respectful. Thank you, sir. What's your name?
John.
Arthur. Thank you. Thank you, sir.